Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We are reading from Canto 4, Chapter 26, entitled King Brahmana Goes to the Forest to Hunt. Okay, let's see what are the new adventures of our king. What's he doing? Hmm. Text 25. Om Agyanat Mirandasya Vinajana Chalakaya. I just read something. Chakshurun Litamyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishta Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Guruvani Pracharane Vishesha Shunyayari Paschatya Deshitane Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Govinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Okay, what did we discuss last time? Yes. Sorry.
So we talked about Vaishnava Prabhuji, it is called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu site, it is Hathi Matha.
Hathi Matha we talked about, okay. What's that? What does this have to do with our king? Hathi Matha. Yes. Yeah.
So Prabhuji, here he is trying to convince her wife, which represents good intelligence, Krishna, conceptual mind. So she has got angry, and she has got angry because of him only.
So good intelligence, or his wife has got angry on the king, and he's what?
So he himself represents Anartha, all the Anartha.
He himself represents Anarthas, okay?
Between us and Krishna, there is Anartha, offense, which is like a mad elephant.
Okay.
Anartha.
And he's ready to punish whoever displeased the king, but he doesn't know he's the one who should be punished. No? That's funny. So then we discussed who is supposed to be punished and who is not supposed to be punished, and how we should be cautious about punishment. No? Okay, so let's read today. Let's go through a few verses. We just wanna. Okay. That's a long Sanskrit. Anyway, Vaktramate Vitilakam Malinam Vihida Viharsham Sangrambha Bhimam Avimrisham Apetaragam Pashistanau Api Shuchopahatau Sujartau Bhima Dharam Vigata Kunkuma Pankaragam. Translation and prepared by His Divine Grace Prabhupada. My dear wife, until this day I have never seen your face without tilak decorations, nor I have seen you so morose and without luster or affection, nor I have seen your two nice breasts wet with tears from your eyes, nor I have ever before seen your lips, which are ordinarily as red as the bimba fruit, without their reddish hue. Report. Every woman looks very beautiful when decorated with tilak and vermilion. A woman generally becomes very attractive when her lips are colored with reddish saffron or vermilion. But when one's consciousness and intelligence are without any brilliant thoughts about Krishna, they become morose and lusterless, so much so that one cannot derive any benefit despite a sharp intelligence. So Prabhupada points out here that generally, anyone being decorated, let's put it in general way again. So general. Something when it's decorated in a particular manner, then it should look very attractive. No? It's just like there's that statement, decorations on the dead body. No? You can decorate a dead body. Yeah, you know, right? You can decorate a dead body in so many ways. But is it attractive? Is it attractive? You can put gold necklace. You can put shark-shaped earrings. You can put that lipstick. You can put kajal. No. You can put whatever you want to put, kumkum, this, that. You can put so many things. You can put tilak also, no? But that body, it's not attractive. Dead body, it's dead body. So our whole life is just like living of a dead body. And why is that so? It's just very straight and clear here. It is said, when there is no Krishna consciousness, just like that body, everything is dead. Because we are dealing with that matter. No. So that body is dead. Everything is dead because there is no life. What is life? Life is spirit. So whatever we do in life, and it has no connection with Krishna, it's all dead. And it's not going to be as attractive. Because again, what is attractive? Attractive is the soul. Attractive is certain consciousness. What is the real beauty? What is the real beauty? The real beauty is the character. Like what is the real beauty of the woman? It's the shyness. It's some culture. What is the real beauty? So that's what we have to understand. Real beauty is the purity. If there is no purity, then there's not going to be any attraction. Yeah. What is it? Because mostly what we get attracted, or why we get attracted, is because of lust. And lust covers our intelligence. Lust covers our consciousness. Lust covers our mind, our senses. It completely bewilders us. And lust makes us think that something that it's most abominable, it's most desirable. No, that's lust. So that's lust. So just because of lust, we think that some body, it's a very attractive body. That's all, just because of lust. You remove the lust, you wouldn't want to come close, even though there might be some perfume, you know, or whatever else. See, Raj is there. Raj, you can feel some perfume there. So, yeah, okay, we'll discuss that. So it's all the decorations of the dead body, and only madness of that lust will make one think that this is very desirable, you know, and something is desirable, something is attractive. So if you remove that lust, when we come to little higher levels of consciousness, or even little higher level of modes of existence, like some mode of goodness, and we immediately understand, wow, something is really disgusting, abominable. Oh. But because of lust, we are trapped here, and we are attracted to something that no sane man would be attracted to. So that's why all these dead elements should be distinguished, because this is what the knowledge is defined. What is knowledge? To understand what is matter, to understand what is spirit, and to understand what is the controller of both. No? So when you understand the spirit, spirit is the one which is attractive. Spirit. No, if you have that body, is there spirit? No, spirit means what means spirit? Spirit means what makes body dance, what makes body, you know, sing with joy, which makes, you know, something happening, interactive, whatever. That's the spirit. That's also in the literal sense, spirit. I mean, in any sense, you know, spirit like spirit soul and spirit of the soul, no? That's what it just creates a whole different atmosphere. Whereas the body cannot do that. The body is dead. That's by nature. Body it's not active, it's not moving, it's not attractive. It's all the spirit. So then even more so the spirit is in some connection with spiritual life. Then that purity, that attraction will be there. You know. Why was it that Srila Prabhupada was so attractive? So attractive. So many people would notice and say, wow, this man is glowing. What was it that was so attractive? What is the beauty? Is it beauty? Is it lipsticks that it's beauty? Is it, you know, like they put it eyelashes, you know, that it's beauty? Is it I don't know, sometimes they put some creams and so many layers of creams, you can scratch it down, It's like I put so many things. Is that what it's beautiful? No, it's not. It's the spirit. It's the purity. It's if somebody is lusty and greedy and angry, where is the attraction? Where is the attraction? There's no attraction. There cannot be any attraction. Or it will only be there if another person is also lusty and just mad. Just really mad, with that lust. So real beauty is the beauty of Krishna consciousness, because that's the purity. Purity of thoughts, purity of mind, purity of heart. So this is why King points out here, he said, I've never seen you. I've never seen you like this. It's just your face without decorations and everything. You're so pale, you're so morose. Why is it so? So it's not just external manifestation of entity. It's very much what is important. It's an internal state. It's internal state. So even though nowadays we may have all the facilities for the external manifestation of attractiveness, we can make body or whatever appear very attractive. But unless there is purity, and that's a false attraction. And that attraction will last. That's another thing. It's not real attraction. So that's how Srila Prabhupada points out. When one's consciousness and intelligence are without any brilliant thoughts about Krishna, they become morose and lusterless. So much so that one cannot derive any benefit despite sharp intelligence. Somebody may have sharp intelligence, but if somebody is not pure, somebody is not Krishna conscious, then there won't be any attraction. So here this, our story of the king, Ranjana continues. He sees the queen in a very despondent, morose state, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't like it. But like we pointed out already earlier, he is the one who is the cause. He's the one who is the cause for this very state of his own consciousness, his own intelligence. He's looking at his own consciousness. He's looking at his own intelligence. Completely lifeless, practically lifeless. What is life without Krishna? What is life without source? No? What kind of life is that? It's a dead life. So now we'll see what he's going to say, how he's going to justify his position. Okay, any questions or comments on this? Otherwise we start singing again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No questions? Okay, and we read another one. My dear queen, due to my simple desires, I went to the forest to hunt without asking you. See, so we venture out of sanity and we perform so many sinful activities. We don't really consult our consciousness. We don't consult our intelligence. Our intelligence becomes subservient to the lusty demands of the mind. So he said, due to my sinful desires, I went to the forest to hunt without asking you. Therefore, I must admit that I have offended you. Nonetheless, thinking of me as your most intimate subordinate, you should still be very much pleased with me. So now he's admitting subordinates. He's admitting before, when you neglect your consciousness, you think you're superior, you're the master, you can do whatever you want. When you are so blinded and encouraged by the lust, then you can do anything and you don't care. You really, when somebody is lusty, do they care what they're doing? Yeah, does dog on the street care he's on the street and whatever it is, this and that? No. It's like there's absolutely no consideration. When somebody is lusty, then they just become mad. That's really state of madness. So he didn't care. So he thought, I'm the master. But then the point is, when we start receiving certain type of reactions, when we start being neglected, when we start being, of course, that's when we expect something positive from someone, but we don't get reciprocation. Like here, he's not getting reciprocation now. He's not getting reciprocation from his real consciousness. Krishna consciousness. And then we get reactions from those who have been affected by our sinful activities. Then we start becoming a little bit humble. We start becoming a little bit humble. And you realize, what must I have done that this has become my state now? And you start getting reactions. And then you start getting banged on your head in so many ways, in so many things. And that's forcing you to become humble. It's forcing you to become humble. That's life. You can't avoid the laws of karma. So when one performs sinful activities, then one has to receive so many different kinds of punishments. Like he said, he has to punish. But whom he's going to punish? He can punish himself only. He's the one who caused everything, to come to this particular state of such, moroseness and sadness and unhappiness. Because again, people who are so lusty, do you think they're happy? No, that's like it said, then the prostitutes should be the most happiest ladies in the world. No? Are they? Or somebody who has sex 24 hours a day or something. I don't know who can have that, but it doesn't matter. At least people aspire. I think it's very nice. I think John Lennon lasted for a few days. Means being in the bed. He didn't come out of the bed. I don't know how whether some people tried. Yeah. So are they the most happiest then? No, they're not. Definitely they're not. They're most miserable actually. The more you indulge in lust, the more you try to satisfy lust, the more miserable you become. And the more you neglect the lust, the most happiest you become. Because you don't need lust. Lust is artificial. Lust is not natural. Lust is artificial. But when you indulge in Krishna consciousness, that's what makes you happy. That's what makes you pure. That's what brings the soul forth. That's what we said. That's where the life is. Not the lust which makes you think that some dead matter, it's a very attractive thing, very satisfying. So when one removes the lust, then that's the real state of happiness. So that's why here, he's having some realizations. Of course, he would gain much greater realizations. Here is just his own consciousness pointing his flaws. And sometimes we do get, or we have some, what is known as conscientious, And that's actually pretty much, we may also give credit to Krishna or Paramatma, sometimes warning us, saying that, whatever we are doing, it's not nice, it's not good. And maybe we should consider stopping it. And of course, there are some impressions of some goodness and some purity. So it depends. It may be both that it's reminding us of those sinful activities, saying that they're not to be done. They shouldn't have been done, and they should be discontinued. So when this happens, that's better rather than immediately being exposed to some severe and harsh reactions. But again, that doesn't mean that reactions won't come. It doesn't mean sometimes when you get some voice and sound saying, hey, what you're doing, you should not be doing this, it's not good. It's really not nice, it's not good, and there's so many different kinds of warnings that we receive, and maybe some even repentive thoughts. But that's good, that's fine, but that doesn't mean that in itself this is sufficient. And then we won't receive certain reactions, we will receive certain reactions. Like we will see King Puranjana later on, he'll receive the reactions. He'll receive the reactions, he'll have to pay for whatever you've done. You can't, karma cannot just vanish, you know. So how can we be so foolish? Again, because of lust. We are foolish because of lust. How do we understand that I think this will make me happy? No, this will not make you happy, because this will make you more miserable. If you perform illicit certain activities, especially, there's always reaction for it. We have to understand every action, there is a reaction. So that's a sane intelligence. So if somehow or other we can keep intelligence sane, then hopefully we won't venture into doing some nonsense. And it's good that king, at least, being faced with his own consciousness, is having some realization that he has neglected his real self, and he has been really acting on the lowest level of conditioned existence, and that's not good. So he had some realization. Very often people don't have it, and they just continue gliding lower and lower and lower, and just become acting as an animal, and then becoming like an animal. So quite often that can become irreversible, because when one becomes utterly lusty, then how can you reverse that? That becomes an addiction now. You can't stop it. No? So when you deal with an addiction, addiction to pornography, addiction to any lusty activity, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult to stop it. So then one should try his best not to indulge within it, and one should seek for advice, seek for help, so whatever is necessary, just try to stop it. Try to stop it, because if one doesn't stop it, it'll drive one crazy completely. Uncontrollably mad. So one has to do something about it. So it's good that at least King recognized that. At least he recognized it. At least now he's not claiming I'm the master, because what lust means, you're so insignificant, but you think I'm the enjoyer. See, you can be so insignificant, but you think I'm the enjoyer. I'm going to enjoy the objects of my senses. I'm the master. I feel so powerful, so mighty, so I don't know what one may feel due to influence of lust. No? So, as I said, mad. Really, it's a madness. I'm the master. So finally, he's taking humble position here. He said, I'm subordinate. I'm the servant, actually. Please order me. So when one can come to that stage, so there's some hope then. There's some hope. And then one can start making some positive steps to come out of that lust. So he said, therefore I must admit that I have offended you. Nonetheless, thinking me as your most intimate subordinate, you should still be very much pleased with me. Actually, I'm very much bereaved, but being pierced by the arrow of Cupid, I'm feeling lusty. But where is the beautiful woman who would give up her lusty husband and refuse to unite with him? Of course, that's again, you understand this is an allegory. This is allegory. Speaking from allegorical point of view, that means you can't abandon, where is that consciousness that won't unite with the original owner of the consciousness? That's the point. That means Krishna consciousness. You can't not to be Krishna consciousness. You can't not to be Krishna consciousness. But of course, we assume the position when we are covered and become therefore bereft of Krishna consciousness. But originally you can't be without Krishna consciousness. That's Krishna consciousness is the original state. And any covering or conditioning, it's the temporary state. The temporary state. It might be a long temporary state. That is there, but it's not original. It's not original. So this analogy is here that where is the beautiful woman who would give up her lusty husband and refuse to unite with him? It's just the analogy. It's the analogy because we have the story of King Puranjana and his queen. But what we are actually talking about is the original Krishna consciousness and the soul, which is rebellious soul, which leaves its own Krishna consciousness and goes, becoming covered and degraded, exploring the universe, creating sinful activities. And as he gives the reasoning as kind of like an excuse, because it's not reasoning. Reasoning, it's acceptable. It's something that might be a real cause for something, but he's not giving a reason. He's giving excuse. What is the excuse? Excuse is, I'm pierced by the arrow of Cupid. It has been some other external source. No, it's not external source. You did something with the Cupid? You did something. Okay. You didn't come to that point, man. It's something about relax. So Cupid. So it's blaming it on Cupid. No, we're blaming it. But Cupid won't shoot you if you don't want to be shot. No. Cupid won't shoot you with the arrows if you don't want to be shot by the arrows. You're placing yourself in a certain environment and circumstances and manifesting certain desires according to your consciousness. So if you want to experience the lust, you're inviting Cupid. You're inviting Cupid to shoot you down. And even though Cupid might be shooting you, but then those arrows will be ineffective. It doesn't matter. What will those arrows do? Nothing. So you may be within certain environment, you may be within certain association, and Cupid won't act. He will not shoot you, he will shoot someone else. No. Might be many people around. So why you have to be shot with the Cupid's arrows? Why do you feel that yes, I have to respond to certain sight? I have to respond to certain fragrance. Horrible fragrance, but whatever, we think it's very nice. So Cupid has 5 arrows. Anybody knows? What are those arrows? Huh? You know? You don't know? I have to learn what are those arrows. Cupid has 5 arrows. And he shoots one by one, all of them. Like sometimes, if you've seen on some movies, maybe sometimes some arrow is shot at someone and then still the person is moving, He's still alive. I mean, like Bhishmadev, so many arrows have been shot, nothing happened, It's still moving around. Of course, until it was pierced so much that, it fell down, on the bed of the arrows. So then Cupid has, for him, 5 arrows are enough. Maybe somebody might be very strong. Maybe arrow of the sight. Look at this. Wow. And then, hopeless, this arrow has no meaning. Then Cupid becomes worried, says, take another arrow. Arrow of what? Arrow of the sound. She's calling me now. Arrow of the sound. Arrow of the sound. Okay, now we have to hear what is going on. And then, okay, can we meet? Then then another arrow. And what else is the now? I forget. Here it is again. It's like, arrow of the sight, arrow of the sound. But then still, let's say one doesn't respond. Yeah, then maybe, yes, then maybe there might be some proximity. Yeah, might be some proximity. Like sometimes when you go to your office or you go to your college now, and you go in certain bus, and then one day you miss your bus because you were late spacing out all night, and then in the morning you miss your bus, and then there comes another bus, so you take that other bus, and then you sit, and then it's a full bus usually, but then there's one seat empty next to you. And then you see, wow, there's a girl. Look at this girl. Amazing. And then Cupid shoots that arrow of sight, and then one it's like conquered, And then you're praying to Radha Das Vihari, you're praying, oh, please, Radha Das Vihari, let her come and sit next to me. And Mukteshwar Mahadev, and pray. And then this is really such my good luck that I missed my bus, and I didn't, because that girl takes that bus, she goes to a different college, she goes to some other NM or whatever, I don't know what that's, so some other college. And then because of course there is no other, and then she comes and then she's asked, may I sit here? Is this empty? I said, yes, of course. And then, like we said, then there is some sound, you start talking now. And then there is some smell, then you can feel the perfume. Then the Cupid, shoots that third arrow. And then you tell, oh, when is this Diwali now coming? That's the most sinful, I heard, holiday. Anyway, there's so many abortions performed after, Diwali is coming after 1-2 weeks. When is that? So, because I have to plan, I have to run away from Mumbai, it's as soon as possible. Becomes too noisy. Cupid becomes very active. Anyway, so okay, there's a party coming. There's a party coming. So maybe when the party comes, then there can be some touch. But touch, and then what else? Taste, yeah. Then there is a taste, whatever. I don't know what is there to taste. So yeah, then that also follows. So one can become affected. One can become affected by the arrows of Cupid and become mad. Just become mad like this. Mad by the arrows of the Cupid. So one may say, oh, it's a Cupid fault. It's not Cupid's fault, fool, it's your fault. What are you contemplating on? That's what you're inviting Cupid. You're inviting Cupid. So that's why I say, so when one can resist, maybe someone can resist, 1 arrow, 2 arrows, 3 arrows, 4, even maybe 4 arrows, one can still, be very strong in their Krishna consciousness, But then when Cupid shoots 5 arrows, all the 5, then you're finished. Then you finally, on your knees. Only thing you can do, you can just offer flower like a Jendra last moment. Oh Krishna, help, save me, send the chakra. Burn that Cupid to ashes at least, maybe, or something like Lord Shiva did. So that's why Cupid is very powerful. But don't blame Cupid. See, don't blame Cupid. Oh, I've been shot by the arrows of Cupid, 1 arrow, 2 arrow, whichever, And we are inviting that Cupid. But because Cupid also, for him, it's fun. That's his duty, that's his seva. And he's doing what he has to do. I don't blame Cupid. His other name is Kandarpa. Darpa means pride, no? He also has another name, Kandarpa. So he's very proud. He's very skillful, of course. He's empowered to do this service. So he had conquered even Brahma. Even Lord Brahma became bewildered by the Cupid. And you may say he failed, but actually he did conquer also Lord Shiva. He conquered Lord Shiva also. Because Lord Shiva became angry. So anger is another manifestation of lust. Lord Shiva became angry and burned Cupid. So he's known also as Ananga, not having a body, rose body. So his body has become burned. So then Cupid became very proud. So then he thought, oh, this time I'm going to conquer Krishna. I'm going to conquer. First he thought Vishnu, but then Vishnu, and then what is the highest form that Krishna? Let me go immediately. Let me conquer Krishna. I will conquer Krishna. So then I have to, okay, where? Then I have to go to Vrindavan. So Cupid planned his ticket to Vrindavan. Now Kartik, that's Purnima. Because so many, like sometimes in Vrindavan, many devotees say there is a shooting squad of Matajis from the West especially. They come and they're shooting, looking this boy, that boy, they're shooting their arrows. All kinds of things happen, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm talking facts. All things happen in Vrindavan. Cupid is very active. Kartik festival, when there's so much rush and there's so much jam in the temple, and sometimes you get, jammed in between someone. And all the all the arrows become released. A very dangerous position, very dangerous position. That's why one of the qualities of knowledge is that one doesn't desire to be present at a very, crowded places. To be present at a very crowded place. Because why people go to the very crowded place? For various material motives, material reasons. Either to present themselves or to experience somebody else who is presenting themselves. So anyway, so Cupid came to Vrindavan, and then what happened? He was contemplating. You see, last time I was burned by Lord Shiva, I was hiding behind a tree, but that wasn't good enough. So I have to think of better plan. So I will climb the tree this time. I will hide myself in the in the groves of the trees, like kind of in the branches, leaves, so that nobody sees me. And then when he was contemplating like this, and then the Purnima came, and Krishna started performing his Ras Lila, and Cupid was sitting on the tree, one of the trees, and then he took his bow and arrows, first one arrow, and then he was aiming at Krishna. It's Krishna, oh, Krishna is here, and Krishna was dancing with different gopis, going in a circle. This Ras Lila is going on. And then Cupid was like, oh, look at Krishna, Krishna is free, Krishna is free, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And then so, wow, look at this Shyam. Krishna has such a lotus-like eyes. Wow, amazing. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And then, whoa, look at this complexion of Krishna. It's just like this, blue sapphire. And then Krishna is, this Tribhanga. Look at this. Wow, Krishna is so amazing. And then look at his lotus lips, so reddish like a bimba fruits. Wow, Krishna is, and then his peacock feathers, like this, So when Cupid was contemplating like this, he's seeing Krishna, 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 Krishna. And then he became so bewildered, he became so intoxicated. And then what happened? He fell from the tree. So he became conquered by Krishna. And then all the gopis said, wow, who is this? And he is like little chubby boy. Deepak, once we made you wings, That's funny. Anyway. And he has wings, like this. And with 2 arrows. And then he fell down. Yeah, you can show to everyone. Send on Anusara. Only arrows are missing. We'll make one drama one Sunday, no? Parikshit, you're listening? Yes. Okay. So, I don't know where you're going to choose. What are you going to choose for a tree? careful. Yeah, don't make Sahib Cupid if he falls down from the height. So when he fell down, the gopis immediately, oh, what had happened? What had happened? And then they came and saw, this cube was in complete bliss, complete ecstasy. And so they thought, oh, it must be a demigod, some demigod. Maybe his engine stopped working, fell down, something dysfunction. Something happened. And then when Krishna came, Krishna knew immediately what it was. Krishna knew what it happened. So that's why Krishna is known as Madan Mohan also. No, Madan Mohan, that's another name for Cupid. Madan, no? My Krishna is Madan Mohan. Of course, there is Madan Mohan Mohini, but it's a different story, no? So Krishna conquered Cupid. Cupid couldn't conquer Krishna, because Krishna is the most enchanting. Krishna is the most beautiful. So if we want this most enchanting and most beautiful, then we can replace our consciousness in Krishna. Then that is what is life, and that is what we're really looking for. Not some lusty dead matter madness or something. No. How foolish we are. It's really amazing how unfortunate we are. How unfortunate we are. And then another, like we said here, then don't blame Cupid. Cupid pierced me this and that. No, we are putting ourselves in trouble. We are inviting trouble. We know we are not supposed to do certain things, and then we are still, we are still challenging material energy. What hopes do we have? So foolish. Okay, let's see if there is a purpose to this first. Oh, there's a big purpose, and we don't have time. Okay, we are leaving the purpose for next time. Heavy purpose. Okay, we are leaving the purpose for next Tuesday. Any last comments or questions? Yes. You just came from Vrindavan, huh? I know. Anyway, hopefully you survived. Yes.
Can you please tell how Brahma was conquered by?
How Brahma was conquered. When Brahma became attracted to his creation, as his daughter Bak became attracted. That was very bad. So Brahma discarded that body because it's subtle. So you can have one subtle body, and very easily you can have another subtle body. He doesn't have a gross body. So as soon as he became conquered like this, he just discarded that immediately. Became purified. It's so powerful, he can purify immediately himself. So when he realized immediately what had happened, he just immediately discarded that body. That's why he's Brahma. But we need much more to become purified. That's why we should not become contaminated in the first place. It becomes very, very difficult. Okay. Anything else? Okay, then we'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Adbhuta, Hare Krishna.